Hi friends, welcome back. Today we're pulling on one of the reruns that just started last night, the Galaxy Roam set. I've never pulled on this set before. Yeah, well, okay, I did the one for the tickets, right? But I've never pulled on this set before. I wasn't playing when it ran originally, and yeah, we're here to do some pulls. I don't know if I want to pull for dupes for this. We have the upcoming 6-star announcement tonight is when the trailer is releasing for SGMY. I don't know, we'll see. But at least here, let's get this set. Five-star, nothing too fun yet. Ooh, okay, that's a loose 5-star dress, that's cool. Is that a set? It is. Okay. Kind of an underwhelming pull, but that's okay. Sleeves, cute. I call them sleeves, they're gloves. The hair, that's pretty. I love the different colors that run through this. Ooh, it's pretty. And I think those are just loose earrings. And then oh, that wasn't a set piece. Huh, I think that was part of the 5-star set. 4-star hat. Interesting. I thought this would be part of this set because it's kind of got the moon motif going on. Huh. I don't know. I guess not. Another 6-star piece. Oh, the 4-star dress. The bug net. I did not realize this was in this banner. I've seen it before, but I didn't have it. Oh, okay. Anklet piece, probably. The bug net is really funny. I don't think I've ever seen that style. I feel like it could be cool. You could do some cute fits that are like, I mean, you know, sort of Infinity Nikki style bug catcher outfit. But I don't think I've seen any in Life Makeover. That's the 4-star set finished. Oh my gosh, my current makeup looks a little strange, just as a default look. Oh, okay, so that's the one that goes with the set. Huh. Hello, Larry. Okay, a bag. Sure. Ooh, and the 5-star dress. It's pretty. Is this the one that has the different... I can't remember. I think I'm thinking of a different dress, but I feel like there's one that has different symbols, almost like zodiac symbols on it. I don't know if that's the same dress though. That might be an event dress. Five-star piece. Okay, one of the hair pieces for the 6-star set. They have the giant 4-leaf clover here too? What the heck? They got some interesting set pieces here. Not set pieces, loose pieces. That's for the 5-star set. Random gloves. Oh, and the hair. This hair is interesting with those horns. Oh, this is a cute loose dress. That dress is so cute. Ashley. Hello. 5-star socks. Some cute tights. The handheld butterfly. Oh, those contacts are so pretty. Well, they're pretty and they're unique. I don't know how usable they are, but those are cool. The flower, it's really cool. Okay. Oh, those shoes are interesting. Oh, and that's the last piece for the 5-star set. Oh, it is this dress. I wasn't crazy. Okay, so 81 pulls to finish the 5-star set. This is a random loose piece. Larry again. I want to keep seeing, yes, more of these loose 5-star dresses, because the more of them we have, the more decom coins we'll end up with. And this decom has a very pretty kimono that I would love to have. But if I'm not pulling for dupes, I don't know how reasonable that'll be. This is a cool piece, this breakaway realm. They've been doing more environmental pieces with the 6 stars recently, but this is an older one. I feel like it's one of the first ones they did, in a way. Hopefully we'll get the dress before like 1:30. I got it really early the last time pulling for a 6-star set, but no such dice this time. We have the SSR ally. This is a cool one. A loose necklace. I said this is a cool one. I mean, it's not actually a cool ally. It's a pure ally, but I think the actual art is pretty cool. Ah, there's the dress! Yay! I was definitely before 1:30. I think. And the gloves, nice. Yeah, 110. That's pretty good. Now hopefully we'll finish before 200. Fingers crossed. Good, good. That's what we like to see. More of the dress, yes. Okay, the ring. The other contacts, yay. Ooh, the floating butterflies. The crown. Okay, 2 more pieces. Very good. We've 4 more left. And awesome, another 6-star pull. Oh, interesting lipstick. The socks. Nice. Great. Good. Earrings. Yay. 2 more. The shoes. 1 more piece. Oh, okay, interesting. It's like ripped paper? Like an old map? Is that the vibe? I have no idea. It looked interesting. Okay, 1 more piece. 1 more piece. 151. Finishing? If we finish 160 or 170, that's still pretty good. For a long time. Yay. Oh, okay. We're done with that. For a long time, it felt like every 6-star set I pulled for, I was getting at like 200, 210. But I've had a recent, like, stroke of luck. They've been much easier recently. Oh, okay, this is pretty. There's something about the older 6-star sets that oh, and a dupe already. Okay, sure. And cheese earrings? Let's see, am I missing anything else from this? Oh. What am I missing? But there's something about the older. I'm missing. Oh, those interesting eyebrows. I'll still pull. We'll still get them. There's something about the older 6-star sets that I appreciate over the new ones. The new ones are so complex. There's so many different things, and details and like large flowing pieces that they make it's for me it's intimidating to use those pieces to put together an outfit. There we go. There are the eyebrows I'm missing. Easy enough. Oh, of course, but it wasn't. But otherwise, it's a very underwhelming pull. That's fine. We also didn't get the SSR Ally dupe. So let's take a look here. This is the decom for this set. Once I get through all this. Is this so cute? I don't know how well it... Oh, okay, well, it kind of looks like it dies. Oh, it's so cute. And then we have this bag? That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this before. And then the last item is this microphone, which is kind of funny because it looks very similar to the microphone we got for the 4-star set for the Icy Dim Bone Light banner that's up right now. But I guess if you have decom points, you know, if you want. The background for this banner is this picnic one. Well, not really a picnic, but kind of. And then we have... That's it. Actually, that's all the decom. Let's see how much decom I got from just pulling for completion. So it looks like... Ooh. I feel like that's a lot. To like 800? Yeah. It's still not enough for the dress. So... Oh. We'll see. But right now, let's just take a look at the set. Oh, the other thing I'm missing is I didn't get a dupe of the ally, so I can't evolve him right now. But I'm to the point where all of those Larry and Ashley SRs, I just get a bunch of hard obsidian shards from them. So if I decide not to pull, I will probably just pay to evolve. I'll just buy the 600 shards, like so. It does cost 3,600 hard obsidians, but I'm not really using them for anything else. And the part you get for it is this handheld. let's change the background here and take a look. So we have the 6-star hair. It floats. I love the different colors though. And if you dye it, you still have those shimmery bits, but they're not, at least they dye. At least they're not always stuck to the blue. But I do like, this is very detailed actually, how the hair is split. Most of the time when we have different hair colors that we can, or different hair sections that we can dye, it's just like an ombre. But it's really cool to have these different strands and segments. And then this must be, yeah, this is the glowing part. And then we have the 5-star hair, which also has 2 sections. Yeah, just sort of a little ombre at the end there. Oh, and in the back too. Cool, cool. Next we have the dresses. So we have, this is one of the loose 5-star dresses. It's cute. And then the 4-star dress. Kind of basic, but you know, that's alright. It definitely looks more like an event 4-star rather than a gacha 4-star. I think the recent 4-stars in the gacha have been a little more detailed, but this one's pretty basic, but it's an older banner. That's alright. Here's the 5-star. And it has the zodiac symbols along the waist here, or the top of the skirt. That's really cool. Ooh, it's really pretty. And then the other loose 5-star dress. I think this dress is really cute. Although 3 dye sections is kind of crazy. I guess it is just like one piece, the middle part, and then everything that's blue. And then lastly, the 6-star. Ooh, ah. Definitely a large gown. Wow. I know some people aren't a fan of the shape. I think really the issue is these parts, these wings that come out from the waist here, from the hips, is that like they're very bulky. And you can't get rid of them. So wow, that's a lot of default colors. That's crazy. It does look pretty in red. I think they updated the dye sections for this dress. Maybe it's a little more friendly now? Yeah, it doesn't look bad, actually. Looks like some of the glowing sections retain a bit of their... Yeah, you can tell when it's dark. They have different colors to them. But all in all, it's not too bad. Yeah, I think it's really just when you have it super dark. Alright, moving on. No new coats or tops or bottoms this time. yeah, so we have this random 5-star sock, apparently. That's interesting. I really thought this would be an anklet piece. Or that it was related to the 5-star set. Then we have the tights for the 5-star. With all the constellations, it's pretty. And then the 6-star socks. These are cool. I like the way the gradient from the opaque sock just to fading away up the leg with the other details. Very simple dye slots. Just the details mainly in the front, along the sides. The actual sock itself, which looks way more opaque when it's lighter. Actually, it's kind of translucent otherwise. And then lastly, I think it's all of these little bits and pieces up here. And then we have shoes. We have the 4-star shoes. Kind of a basic heel. Man, I thought we got the update for making the camera better. Maybe they just meant that they'll make the camera wider so you can zoom out further with the larger pieces, but man, I still want to see my shoes. And then the 5-star shoe. The PVC clear shoe look. They're cute. And then the 6-star shoe is these intricate metal pieces. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to see. It looks like they actually have like a defined heel. It's kind of hard to tell otherwise when you're zoomed out. I feel like we have other 6-star shoes that are along this same line though. They have just like a lot, it's like mostly this metallic base and not a lot on the top. Alright, moving to makeup next. We have those eyebrows that I was lacking at the end of the dress. Contacts, we have the flowers. Oh, they're pretty. Although the blue doesn't really come through if you have really large pupils like my doll, or if they're sitting higher. And then these ones, which are just sort of gray with those plant details. They're kind of iridescent in a way, but neither of these contacts are animated, it looks like. Next we have the lipstick. It's kind of basic. Nothing crazy in terms of colors. It's got a little bit of those different tones going on. Nothing too bright, as a lot of these lipsticks are never bright. For face paints we have the flowers. Oh, these almost, they look like the ones that are in the contacts, kind of. And then the, yeah, sort of scroll paper. Interesting. Alright, and moving on to accessories. We have the 4-star hat. Kind of a nice basic hat. But it's, I don't know the style. I don't know hats very well. But I appreciate that it doesn't have a lot of extra embellishments, so you can use it for many things. And then we have from the 5-star. It's cute. Also nice that I think it'll work with a lot of hairs since there isn't too much going on besides just the front. And then the 6-star crown. This is very pretty. Big crown. Probably pretty easy to dye too. Yep. As is a lot of these older 6-star pieces, as they have a few dye slots. Which is kind of nice when you have stuff that's super complicated these days, like, yeah. This is only 5, so that's not too bad, but I still feel like they end up a little more daunting. Yeah, here you go. 14. Okay, hair pieces, we have a 5-star. I mean, this looks like it could be just, yeah, like a 4-star event piece, honestly. But, you know, it's a part of the set. And then the butterfly wings. Oh, there are actual butterflies on here, too. You could probably take those off, huh? Yeah, okay, so we have... You can remove... This is the top butterfly, and then this is the butterfly on the... It says right. It's her right. On the left for me. This one is the other butterfly in the back. And then these two are just the wings. But it looks like you can move these so they're up a little higher. That's cool. And then these random lips. And then we have earrings, 5-star earrings. This is pretty. I like the asymmetry they have here. 6-star. And then the cheese. Gotta have the cheese in here. Necklaces, we have 5-star. Ooh, that's cool. I love that detail in the back. I bet the dress has a lower back then to show that. This was a random 5-star necklace. And then this is the 6-star necklace. Almost looks more like just a neckline. I like the flow of it. That's pretty. I wonder if you can make that a little less obvious. Not really. And it's also got the same issue of just the different multicolored, almost like oil slick kind of looking texture. Again, if you're making it light, you can't see it at all. But anywhere, especially close to black, you're not gonna hide it. For hands, we have 2 new gloves. These gloves came with the 4-star. They're cute. They're basic. That's nice. And then the 6-star gloves. Ooh. Again, I like the flow here. And I like this metal detailing. The differing textures is really cool. Same deal with the glowing bits here, though. And then for the ring, just a 6-star ring. These butterflies. Yeah, it must just be something with the texture of these parts. Has those lights in it. For handheld, we have lots of handhelds this time. The bug net. Classic. The shopping bag, looks like. I wonder if you can just get rid of that. You basically could just have a plain paper bag. The 4-leaf clover that also spins. The 5-star lantern? I guess it is what it is. It also has the zodiac symbols around it. And then the butterfly itself from the 6-star. We have, oh, this piece is a bag piece. It's pretty. I like the sort of galaxy effect in the background behind it. And it has a second form as well, where the pieces are together, not shattered like they are initially. I think that's the only piece of this set, though, that has an alternate form. Also, I'm just noticing, this is 3 die slots. Okay, so you have, like, the metal of the window. You have the window itself. And then you have, I guess, the galaxy in the background? Yeah, wow. So there's a lot of texture and color with the window that is making it look, you know, like a galaxy. That pink and blue is always going to be there then. And then we have, lastly, 2 anklets here, the 6-star and then the 5-star. It's so funny that they're all called anklets, but so many of these just end up being like around the thigh instead of anywhere near your ankle. And then lastly, the floating butterflies. I bet this is like 1 die slot. Yeah. That's funny. They're pretty though. I like that this is almost like a particle effect like you would see on newer items, but it's a separate item. So you can just take them off. Now you can just have these floating butterflies whenever you want, instead of being forced to have it on a certain dress. Now let's look all together. Ooh, that's cool. That's a pretty animation for it. It is interesting it all moves with her, though. You might change it. Oh, it's pretty. I know it's not everyone's favorite, but I think it is a good 6-star set. I think it really comes together as a set. Although it is funny, they gave us an anklet, and there's no chance you're ever seeing that within this set. That's like such a useless set piece. Oh well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye!